our areas. Speak to your friends, speak to your local imams, speak to the masajid, speak to the people in your area and ask them the question, why is it that we are silent on Rohingya? Why are we silent on Rohingya, but we are open with other issues going on? Just because the media is not decided to address the issues, that does not mean we stay silent. Because we are all united together. A Muslim in Rohingya is no different to a Muslim in Saudi, no different to a Muslim in Kashmir, no different to a Muslim in Palestine or Syria. Not just that, atrocity and injustice wherever you are and whoever you are, that is what we are as Muslims. We stand here for the whole of mankind. So we have to create this awareness in our local areas, in our local mosque, and ask the imams and everybody to stand up and speak out to show, number one, the support. Okay? Identify that there's a problem taking place. The second thing, like Prophet Uthman said, that when you want to address the issues, look for the solutions. Make sure we refer our solution to Allah and His Messenger. We do not seek help from anybody else. We're not seeking help from the British government. We're not asking them to go into Rohingya and get the British army to go and do the job for us. No. We have the solution from Allah and His Messenger. We know what it is. We need to share it. The question, what is the Bengali government doing? What is the Bengali government doing? What are the Indonesian governments doing? The Muslim other governments around the world, why have you still created ties and you have created relationships with a government that is killing innocent people in Rohingya? Where is the loyalty? Where is your duty to protect and free the oppressed people and give them their duty, give them their right? Because Allah has put you in a position of power. So we should be questioning that. The second thing is, while we're here living in the UK, we address those issues so that we as Muslims can understand where the solutions come. Because if we do not relate our problems to Allah and His Messenger, then we're distancing ourselves from Islam, and then we're going to look for solutions elsewhere. The only solutions and the only time that Allah is going to bless us is when we turn to Allah and we go back to His Quran and His Sunnah and we seek solutions from Him, inshallah. So how can we do that? Number one, to build an understanding in our local area, to get Muslims to turn back to the path of Allah, to understand the problems, to understand solutions, and to keep away from haram, keep away from jahiliyyah, stop anything that we do that's disobedience of Allah, and go back towards Allah and put our trust and sincerity, have our trust in Allah, inshallah. So we can go and visit our brothers in schools and our neighbours in our streets and ask our brothers, and the sisters can do exactly the same thing to get closer to Allah, and at least, the very minimum least, is to put our trust there, inshallah. Apart from that, I don't know, I'm just restarting here, brothers and sisters. I hope everybody can use this opportunity to share these messages, to build up this importance, because we need to create this unity and we need to start making these things bigger, inshallah. We need to do much more work in our local areas, local community, develop that confidence that Islam is a way of life. It's not an act of only ibadah, but it's a complete way of life. And Islam has so many solutions that will fix so many problems for the whole of mankind. May Allah forgive us and guide us. Jazakallah Islam. Takbir! 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 La ilaha illallah! La ilaha illallah! Free, free, Arakan! Free, free, Arakan! Free, free, Arakan! Free, free, Arakan! Justice for Arakan! Justice for Arakan! Free, free, Arakan! Free, free, Arakan! Justice for Arakan!
الرحمن الرحيم. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا أنصار الله. يا أيها الذين آمنوا كونوا أنصار الله. All you who believe, be the supporters of Allah. إن تنصروا الله ينصركم ويثبت أقدامكم. And if you support the cause of Allah, Allah will support you. I've come here today to remind you of what the Messenger Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, that Allah will ask us on Yawm al-Qiyamah, "Oh my slave, I was sick and you did not visit me." And we will say, "Oh Allah, how could we visit you? You are the Lord of the
our next speaker, will say a few words.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله تعالى وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل اللهم مالك الملك تؤتي الملك من تشاء وتنزع الملك ممن تشاء وتعز من تشاء وتذل من تشاء بيدك الخير إنك على كل شيء قدير. تكبير! الله أكبر! الله أكبر! تكبير! الله أكبر! والصلاة والسلام على سيد الأنبياء نبي الهدى والرحمة نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. تكبير! 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 Brothers and sisters, we know why have we gathered here today? To show our solidarity, to show our ikhwah, brotherhood and sisterhood from Islam. The Muslims, the brothers and sisters in Burma are our brothers, our sisters from our Iman and Aqidah. وَهُمْ أُمَّتِي مُحَمَّدٍ رَسُولُ اللَّهِ صَلَى اللَّهُ عَلَيْهِ وَسَلَّمَ. The Muslims in Burma have been persecuted, butchered, massacred in a massive scale. The children are pushed in the blazing fire. They are burnt alive. The world has remained silent. They observe the deafening silence about the matter. The deafening silence about the matter. Yet again, we refer for the solution to United Nations, to the West, to the democratic system, the pseudo-human rights declaration, human rights societies from the West. Brothers and sisters, this is the matter of Muslims. This is the matter from Aqidah and Iman and from Islam, as we must refer to the solution from Islam. Those solutions, we refer them even practically in Delhi, as brother said before, that to report this matter to the United Nations, it takes months, years, and to take action, you will probably never get any result from it. The people in Burma, the children, the women have been raped and their bodies are being mutilated. In fact, the vultures, now we believe in that. That is the reality of dictator. They are standing between law